Friends, we're back. And what do we see? We see a lot of chain. A lot of floppy chains. Floppy chain. No one likes floppy chains. Okay, so we need to take out some links. We need to determine how many links we need to take out. So we have the assembly. Here's my... oh geez, I'm blanking out. Here's my master key and everything like that. Master link, there we go. There's my master link. Key up front, faceplate, everything like that right there. Probably should put on some gloves because this thing's greasy, but right now all we want to kind of figure out is how much play we're gonna have. Quite a bit, I don't know. So I think what we're gonna want to try to do is get this back wheel tight right there, just kind of simulate where the slop's gonna be, and we can kind of try to determine maybe how many links we want to take off. So if that was a straight shot, I don't think we're going to be able to get it completely perfect, but if we had a shot there, it'd still be pretty sloppy. But we wouldn't have enough to take another link, if that makes sense. So what would we have to do? I think we would have to take off, let's see, would that be 1, 2, 3 links? We'll take it off from one side though. 3 links going back. We can always take off one C, take off another one C, take off another one C. So let's go ahead and see how that goes. Ah, that's why I wear gloves. Oh lordy. One thing I wanted to talk about that I failed to mention as far as assembling the coaster brake. Once you get everything put back on that bike, you need to secure the coaster brake arm assembly back to the bike. Typically, it's just a little bolt setup, and that just helps that engage and let the arm know everything. Once you go ahead and start backpedaling, excuse me, it'll engage that coaster brake. This is where I'm at right now. I have a motor and a bike assembly. Not assembled, so nothing running, right? Where else am I at? I also have Banshee Queen and 100,000 pieces. Come on, Natalie. There we go. Don't lose them. One thing you're going to see too is that as I'm taking this off, you're going to see that that key, excuse me, when I took that key off, it's going towards the engine. So it was down there. Then as it's moving, it's following its up projection, and then it's going into the engine going this way where that loop is whole, because if you put it this way, there's a chance it could catch in there and just boom, come apart. So the key needs to be facing going into the engine as it's running. Save you a lot of headache in the long term. But here is what I'm trying to say, guys. I have 2 bikes. One does not have a motor even attached. This one's in 100 pieces on the Queen. And that's a bummer. That's a bummer. We need to get it figured out. Now that I got the key off, we might do another measurement here. Thinking we were pretty close to being right. So if I took off that link right there and had the key in, it'd be 3, 2, 3. So I think we're right. We'd have just about that much slop in the chain regardless. I don't think we're going to be able to make that up. I don't think we'd be able to make that stretch another one. Alright. But yeah. Too many bikes, too many engines, not enough go juice. So just I ask you to stay patient, guys. It's all fun, right? We're back. Okay, so Sorry, I need to slow down because I need to show everyone this stuff because I think it is important. Make sure your clutch is engaged and have your button down. Then that'll make that system free to pull through. You can take your chain off, okay? Okay, simple Tim. Back to it. Alrighty, so I feared for not because, let's see here. It's actually looking like I need to take off one more. Because if I took off one more, it'd almost be perfect. I still would need a chain tensioner of some sort, but one more link, and that would be perfect. So let's go ahead and do it. Another one's impossible. Yeah, but we have to lose one more. Gotta lose that other one. That's me still pretty. They touch, but that's okay. Good. Okay. All right. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys. So, I don't know, a stroke of luck. The chain that you guys saw in the last video, that was off the old bike, actually fits this assembly. So, let's go ahead and throw this in here. Hopefully, you guys can see that. Taking that bad boy. It's getting cold out here. I already said that before, but fingers are not working like they should. Alright, now we do have some play. We'll have to tighten it up with the tensioner probably, obviously. We'll be good to go, guys. Still got to tighten that up. We'll go from there. Oop, jeez. Oh, silly Billy me. So much going on. Nothing but nothing. Alrighty, guys, cool. So yeah, there we're looking something quite like that. We'll put this guy back on. Oh, trying to get the key off the cement floor is the hardest part of motorized bicycles. I swear. I'm not even joking. I can't even get it off the ground. There we go. And this one might be able to... Oh, doing exactly what I said not to do in the other videos. Andy. Oh, jeez, some crap in there. I'm gonna use this back peg right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, we're definitely have to get a tensioner. I'll get that nice and tight, but there you go, guys. Slapping together. Excellent. Whew, on to the next project. How's it going, everyone? It's your boy James, and we are, of course, at it again. Getting some numbers, crunching up all the stuff. So what I've been doing is just getting the diameter of these bearings for the headset to the threaded. Hopefully fork will be getting to go back to more of the old school style, so that way we're a little bit more set and a little more stable, a little more set and a little more stable. So this is the old assembly that came off of the bike originally. I was smart enough to save it, so I got some gas right here. It's a great solvent. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw these pieces up in there. The bearings are still in that headset right there. But we're gonna get some gloves and we're gonna clean this up super nice like, and then we either put those back in and move forward, or I might have to get some new bearings depending on how loosey-goosey they are. But they look pretty good, so I'm thinking just a quick cleaning. At this point, the bearings are not even hardly moving in there, so with some new grease and hopefully a new fork, we should be looking good in the future. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Okay, we're gonna get crack-a-lacking at it. Really ain't nothing to it but to do it, friends. Alright, so hopefully I don't get any on that camera, but I'm just gonna take this little scrub brush, just kind of get in there and just get all the nitty-gritty off, guys. You can already tell like how shiny is that after just sitting for 10 minutes about. You know, good chance to get it nice and pearly-girly. I'm just gonna kind of rinse it off, put to the side. Alright, let's get going on one of these bearings. You can just see the crud in there. That's the old grease. Like I said, those bearings were hardly moving, so it would be very nice to get some new grease in there and have a much more secure assembly. I think we're gonna go for one of those old school double spring forks. We got some different ones. We got some couple ones that are affordable, I think. There's one I was looking on Amazon for 160 bucks, I believe, and it was looking pretty nice, guys. It was looking very nice. Oh yeah, look at that. You can already just see the crud's getting gone. Those balls are starting to move around a little bit. Cage bearing set. There's not as many balls in between the spacers as I thought there would be. The new systems definitely are much more strong, reliable, bigger tubes is what I've learned. Especially mountain bikes and stuff like that, they need those bigger tubes to just stronger, especially when you're hitting those big bumps and stuff like that. So looking forward to the next build that we have coming with the WC80. I think maybe next video, or maybe after a couple more on the Banshee Queen, we'll get going on just cleaning up that motor, and looking forward to that. Probably won't make you guys suffer through the whole cleaning process. I just want to show you just how greasy, how much that can get pretty gross pretty quick. I don't think this one quite as bad. This one is not as bad. I wonder if this is the upper assembly. Cool, guys. Well, that's going to be basically it. I'm just going to scrub it down, rinse it off, swirl around, then I'll wipe them off before it evaporates too much. I can always go back and give it a dunk and give it a wipe. So that's my process, guys. Hey guys, we're back from cleaning. Very happy. I'll try to get that to focus as best I can. Anyways, so very clean, very roly-poly. I like to see that. Trying to determine which is the bottom and which one is the top. I'll figure it out watching YouTube videos and figure that out. And we'll go ahead and insert this. What I had before when I first bought this bike was a very cheap Springer fork system. One of those kind of banana ones. I'm gonna try to throw a picture here as I'm talking of what not to buy, and then what I'm going to try to buy and see what see if that works better. So with that being said, very happy with that. Not too shabby, friends, not too shabby. Just another reminder, that's why you don't get rid of your parts. Throw in a baggie, keep it for later. Woohoo! Hey guys, we're back. So did a little digging, found the quill, the stem quill I believe is what it's called, from the old setup. It's looking like we might have to get digging out the old handlebars too. We might have to go back, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. No dread, no sweat, Ace. Anyway, so now that these are clean, I really want to show you. Ooh, sparkling. Look at that. They roll, they work, they're operating well. Not too shabby. The insides on the cups are nice and clean. Cage bearing in the cup. Excellent. Then the thread assembly is looking really nice and ready to go too. I think I'm gonna have to get a wrench for this guy. I don't think I have one. Don't know how I got off. You can always get it apart, but you can never get it together. That's why you need specialty tools. So we'll go ahead and clean this up a little bit, get some measurements on this so I know what size I need to get for diameter wise for the fork. There's two different sizes for these cups. One's bigger on the left, one smaller on the right side. And I believe that the bigger one goes on top because it's going to be having the most force. So it needs to be a little bit more burly. In my head, that makes sense. I'll do some research on it. We'll figure it out. Stay tuned, guys. All right.